Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So we've got Bitcoin up here on the daily, guys, and Bitcoin still struggling to make its way up, trying to come out of this funk here. I mean, right now, it's not looking good. A bearish pennant pattern here, which would suggest Bitcoin is going to see lower lows. So can we break out of that? I mean, is there going to be a catalyst to get Bitcoin up at least to this level in here, which would be, well, former resistance? That would be $107,000 for one Bitcoin. Here, let me just put a price label on that there. 107,400. I mean, there is a case for Bitcoin to continue to make its way up. I mean, we're just kind of hovering right now at the 0.236. We still need to hit the crucial Fibonacci levels too. The 0.382, the 0.5, and getting up above here would get us very close to the 0.618. So Bitcoin's still got a lot of work to do. And I'm not saying it's not doable. It's definitely doable, but we do need a significant catalyst to make our way up. Fear and greed still hanging out at 29, so we're not seeing too much in terms of movement for fear and greed. Market cap up by almost 2% in the last 24 hours. It's at $3.14 trillion. We are seeing green on the charts today. Bitcoin is up by 2.35%. Ethereum's up by 1.39%. XRP is even up 1.58%. Guys, take a look at Solana is up 5.85%, and there's probably a reason behind that. Let's bring up the XRP chart right now, and I'm going to bring up XRP here on the Bitstamp chart just to give us more history now. I've plotted a Fibonacci here on the XRP chart. As you guys can see, we are still hovering near the 0.236, so now that's the 0.236 based on this liquidity event that we saw back on October the 10th. I mean, if we are to take this more natural low here, we are underneath the 0.236. So XRP did dip down below $2 again yesterday, but now it's back up to about $2.04 per coin. And let's just take a look at Solana real quickly here. Solana, although it is up, although it is doing fairly well, Solana is still just basing in this level of support down and around here, the same level that we saw from back in June of 2025. So these price levels still just kind of hanging out. We haven't seen too much movement since mid-November. Solana going for $138 per coin. And when I say catalyst, we need something big. Howard Lutnick went on TV today saying the U.S. economy is growing, inflation is under 3%, energy prices are falling, and yet the Fed is still keeping rates way too high. So Howard Lutnick taking the same page out of Donald Trump's book, critical of Jerome Powell. Here's what he said.
This high in interest rate. Our economy, of course, is growing. You can have a growing economy and lower interest rates. That's okay. There is no inflation in the country. It's less than 3%. There's no fears. There's nothing happening that are horrible. You know, things are coming down. Energy prices are coming down. I think the key is rates should be lower. If you just study it comparatively, you would see the United States of America is paying too high. These people are too afraid. Jay Powell is too late, but maybe he should be called too afraid to lead the greatest $30 trillion economy in the world. We should be leading with our front foot. Instead, we're always leaning back as if something bad is happening. We are doing great. Nothing bad is happening. Greatness is happening. We're growing 4% GDP. Come on.
The United States boasts a $30 trillion economy, and Howard Lutnick saying, we're doing great. Lutnick's message was simple. America should be leaning forward, not leaning back. We should be leading. It would definitely bring more confidence, I think, in the crypto space and for risk-on assets as well. I'm just going to bring up the S&P 500. As you guys can see here, we're still butting up against that former all-time high for the S&P. And let's just take a look at the Russell. Russell, another positive day yesterday, so up above its all-time high, yet we aren't seeing altcoins really react quite yet. This has been the thesis in the past. Isn't altcoin season still on the table, guys? Follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I'm still holding altcoins. I've been following this market for a very long time, and I let all my Patreon subscribers know all my moves, exactly where I'm trading at. You guys can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for more information on that. It is only $5 a month, but you got to subscribe and stay subscribed to lock in. It's a packed day for crypto policy. Senators are expected to hold a bipartisan meeting this morning. Now, this is from yesterday from Eleanor Turret to continue hashing out market structure negotiations. This afternoon, reps from several leading industry firms will head to the White House for a separate market structure meeting, according to an email review by Crypto America. And later, CEOs of Bank of America, Citi, and Wells Fargo will meet the senators to discuss curbing interest payments by affiliates of stablecoin issuers along with other outstanding issues. So a lot did happen yesterday. John Deaton did also comment on something Patrick Witt mentioned from yesterday. So I'm going to bring up this Patrick Witt tweet. He was commenting on Paul Barron's tweet regarding the market structure bill. So Paul Barron first commented, the market structure bill circulating in the Senate isn't regulatory clarity, it is the ultimate rug pull. By folding to Senator Warren, unconstitutional BSA surveillance demands, Senator Tim Scott and Lummis are effectively handing the future of finance to the big bank cartel. And Patrick Witt is claiming this is entirely false. The White House, Senator Tim Scott and Senator Lummis are in lockstep on the need to protect software developers and DeFi. That message was conveyed to Senate Democrats on the Hill this morning and again at the White House with industry this afternoon. So John Deaton did also comment on this. I met and spoke with Patrick Witt after he was interviewed by Brad Garlinghouse on stage at Ripple Swell event in New York City. After listening to his interview and speaking to him about digital assets and America leading the world in Bitcoin and crypto ecosystems, I'm confident in what Patrick has to say. So John Deaton endorsing Patrick Witt here, putting his faith behind government. So I guess we will have to see what happens next. Wanted to thank John Deaton, Patrick Witt, Paul Barron, Eleanor Turret, and Cryptos Russ, all for keeping us updated on the news from yesterday. Now, guys, really bullish vibes on XRP right now. Coming from Alex Cobb, just today we got a whole bunch of news, including XRP now on Solana. Not to mention some other things that I'm going to be getting to later on. So XRP is coming to Solana. What happens at the major flip area? Well, this company here, Hex Trust, has announced wXRP. That is a new wrapped asset, wrapping XRP. They announced that XRP will enter their chain through a new wrapped asset called wXRP, Hong Kong-based Hex Trust, and Layer 0 will handle the bridge and the token issue. wXRP will match native XRP at 1-to-1, of course, and holders will keep full redemption rights through the XRP ledger. Solana noted in a series of posts on X that XRP proved its use over many years and has strong liquidity across the industry. I think we probably know why Solana was posting all those riddles over the last few days here. I don't know if I can find any right now off the top, but I mean, they're very active on their social media accounts. So I can't find the riddles right now. These are from a few hours ago. But guys, we know Solana did post the original Bearableguy riddle. Here's a copy of that, courtesy of XRP Arthur here. Time to flip the switch. So I think we know why they were posting these riddles now. Jumping on the XRP train, getting the community excited. We thought they were trolling, or at least I did. Apparently not. XRP is coming to Solana. The team did confirm that Solana's fast network will now support XRP in lending markets, liquidity pools, and decentralized exchanges from day one. The announcement also appeared on the main stage of the 5th Solana Breakpoint event, where Ripple executive Luke Judges explained the details. Do you remember when Viphu Norby got criticism from the XRP community just last month? He became enemy number one. Well, he also did post about this, guys. I will link this article in the description of the video for you. Through these talks, Norby did claim to have reached a new understanding of XRP's unique features. He then announced that Solana will support a deep pool of liquidity for wXRP from the very first day. So, guys, this is synergy. This is how we're going to see, more XRP utility in the space. Here's Diana breaking some more of this down. Solana and XRP partnership is official. Yes, this is the real one. Solana officially confirmed that XRP is being integrated 1-to-1 through wXRP. XRP keeps its core utility on the XRP ledger, but now it can also be used across Solana DeFi. That means trading, lending, liquidity pools, and institutional access. This is all without losing the 1-to-1 redemption rights backed by the XRP ledger. Solana, the biggest bully of XRP, says XRP has stood the test of time and cemented itself as one of crypto's most liquid currencies. So, we have Solana maybe coming into the XRP community. Ripple's Luke Judges will explain the partnership live at Solana Breakpoint, and that is going to happen tomorrow, December the 13th in Abu Dhabi. Who else did comment? Oh, David Schwartz also commenting on this, of course. More XRP ecosystems is a good thing, he says. Letting XRP operate in more environments builds utility, and the XRP ledger remains the anchor that makes it all work. So this is also in collaboration with Hex Trust. But what is the reasoning for all this? Crypto Insight UK asking, not really sure I understand the point of XRP on Solana, or the move for XRP to move over Solana. What's the point of all this? Well, Chad Garlinghouse here commenting ecosystem expansion, which is cool, I guess. I would not recommend it, though. You're better off using XRP on the Flare networks, definitely in terms of security. I was thinking that, said Crypto Insight UK. M31 saying, I'm guessing it's the entry into all markets for tokenization for Solana through AXL on the regulated XRPL for interoperability. A few other people down here commenting on the interoperability, like Goodman and some others. I will link this tweet in the description of the video. Essentially, though, expansion, as David Schwartz does point out here. XRP ecosystems expanding, that's obviously a good thing. Letting XRP operate in more environments builds utility. Guys, more demand for XRP ultimately will help the price rise. So, hopefully we do see, more real-world utility for XRP coming soon to a theater near you. So wanted to thank Crypto Insight UK, David Schwartz, Diana here, and the Solana Foundation for posting the original riddles. I'm sorry for calling you out, calling it embarrassing. So Luke Judges, he is the one who is going to be speaking in Abu Dhabi about this new integration tomorrow. Excited to see more focus on XRP going multi-chain from the ecosystem, starting with Solana. So Luke Judges, for those of you guys who do not know, he works for Ripple. He also has famously posted, he was the one who posted the 589 James Bond Riddle meme a few weeks ago now. Anyway, I digress. Excited to see more focus on XRP going multi-chain from the ecosystem. The XRP ledger remains the anchor for XRP and its core utility driver. New chains unlock composability with more DeFi venues and enables developers from other ecosystems to build creative utility around the digital asset XRP. Liquidity, availability, and utility is key to the growth of all these digital assets. You can't just buy dollars in America. Look forward to talking to Vibhu on stage. So, giving us a little bit more information on this. Again, he did repost the Hex Trust tweet here. Huge news here, obviously coming from Solana. And they say this is huge news for the XRP ecosystem. Hex Trust is launching and securing wrapped XRP or wXRP, a one-to-one back representation of native XRP issued on layer 0 core OFT standard to unlock DeFi utility across multiple blockchains, starting with Solana. So what is wXRP? As we've now come to the conclusion, it is wrapped XRP, the core utility. wXRP makes it easy to use XRP alongside Ripple USD or the RLUSD, a regulated stablecoin. So, clearly they need mechanisms to move RLUSD, and they can do that over Solana with wXRP. Where can you use wXRP? It's launching on Solana and other major chains and will expand multi-chain DeFi use cases via Layer 0's omni-chain fungible token standard. This move serves multiple user groups, institutions, so market makers and LPs can provide deep liquidity, especially with the wXRP RLUSD pairing now. This launch extends a proven wrapped asset model to one of the world's most established digital assets, opening secure, compliant, and major new avenues for XRP holders in the multi-chain world. So big news, guys, for XRP holders in a multi-chain world. Again, XRP is going to be utilized in a more meaningful capacity, which means more demand is going to be going through the XRP ledger for that crypto asset, XRP in particular. Here's just another article here from Hex Trust's official website. They discuss some more details here. wXRP will launch with over $100 million in total value locked, giving the wrapped asset a solid base of liquidity from day one. This level of initial participation helps support smoothing trading and more reliable pricing and a healthier overall market for wXRP. So obviously they have a vested interest in keeping the market healthy. They also note some other blockchains where it will be supported. So Solana, Optimism, Ethereum, and Hyper EVM, and additional chains for future integration. It gives users and institutions a regulated way to access cross-chain applications, including swaps, liquidity provisioning, and where available, rewards opportunities. I will link this in the description of the video if you guys want to read the full report here from Hex Trust. Now, an interesting observation from Matthew Liny. Ripple has been an investor in Hex Trust and has been for a while. So the fact that they are using Hex Trust should not be a surprise. Look at this, straight from Hex Trust's website. Ripple, one of the main partners here. And not only that, they also have other partners that have been connected to Ripple in the past. Flare Network's obviously a glaring one there. Ondo Finance, another big one there. You can see the XRP ledger is also mentioned down there in Hex Trust's partners. So guys, this has been in the works for a while. Ripple and Hex Trust have an established collaborative partnership focused on expanding the utility of XRP in the XRP ledger. Maybe we should have known this for a while within the institutional and regulated digital landscape. Well, now, guys, it is public information. Solana has decided to run on the XRP ledger. Now they're part of the XRP community. Hopefully, this is going to get more utility driven to the XRP cryptocurrency. Who knows what it's going to mean for Solana? I mean, I hold both of these cryptocurrencies. I'm interested to see where price goes in the short, medium, and long term. For more information on my thoughts, follow me, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel, the paid subscription where you get to tap my brain, see what I'm doing, ask me questions. All that for the low, low price of $5 a month. And you can also check out the Working Money Channel merch store if you guys are interested in purchasing some tangible merchandise. Link is in the description of the video. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.